let's just work. So this is the initial trailer when Lee came out. From what so rumor mill has it that Lee wasn't even done by the time uh, this trailer came out. He was still being done. That's why you don't see his rage art. And during this, why am I talking over here? That's why you don't see his rage art during during the trailer. But we can go ahead and get started.
待たせたね。
Okay. First of all, Lee looks great.
Lee Chaolan.
Dude. Okay. First thing, he has a new extension off his while standing his while standing. Well, I guess it's a new extension, right? So while standing, can I like increase like the font size of this? Because I don't know if y'all can see that, to be honest. Let's make it about 20. That's a lot better. All right, so so he has like a while standing what 2-4, right? I think 2-4. That tail spins. That's the first thing we see. Okay, and I kind of want to go back and look at that for a second. We about to break this shit down tonight, man. It's late as hell. I don't know why I'm doing this, but fuck it, why not? So let's go back a few frames. Let's slow this shit down. That's too far.
Lee Chaolan.
Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Okay, of course that's there, still there. Yeah, that's definitely while standing too far into tailspin. Okay. All right. Let's just go to the next part. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm an amateur. Leave me alone. I'm an amateur. Let's see. Play speed settings. Put it back to 1. All right. Let's rock. All right. Go back. What was that? Go back. Pop. 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 That's old. Well, it's not really old because and we forget in tag 2. So let's put that down. While standing 2-3 does not normal launch anymore. Now they changed that, and okay, so that's how it was in tag. I meant Tekken 6, and they changed it. They kept it the same in tag 2, the first iteration of vanilla game, and then come to Tekken Tag 2 Unlimited, or the final arcade version, we got you know uh, the regular launch first. So basically, you get like an actual combo off the launch. Now the question is, what does while standing 2-4 do that while standing 2-3 doesn't do? That's the question. That's the one that really kind of gets my noodle bacon. So I'm really interested in how this character works. I really am, because some things have popped up that I really am interested in. Let me see if my chat works for 1 second. Really. Okay, so I'm not tripping. Do we have to slow mo that? Not really. It's kind of self-explanatory. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna slow mo this next part. Okay. So the next thing is, okay. So we know that counter hit 1+2 knocks him down. You can pick him up with it's really, I don't want to say hard, but you got to kind of get the timing straight, right? So mute the music again once more. I wish that the enhancements would stay on the screen. That's kind of whack, but it's whatever. Actually, you know what? I may just keep it on slow mo. We'll just rock through that. We don't really have to listen to the music till later. Boom. Okay, so that move right there interests me because we don't know the notation for that move just yet. Well, we probably do. I just don't know it right now, and I can probably look it up on TZ later. Pop, pop, boom, counter hit, boom, boom, boom. And that's a new pickup. Now, what I'm thinking that is, it looks like it's replaced the down back three. I say that because down back 3 3 tilde and a misstep. So that's interesting. And why that's interesting is because he has a new flamingo. Not wow, I'm thinking about, like I'm playing bake. He has a new misstep transition, pretty much, right? So that means he has better combo ability. For now, from what I'm hearing, I haven't seen the footage yet, but apparently his hitman stance 4 combos now, which is sick. So, and that may be a reason why it combos this move right here because you can pop him off the ground, OTG him real quick and get like quick on. Just like you saw like the while standing for pick Kazooie up the first time, that picked him up and he want to misstep and he can go into a whole bunch of debauchery and stuff. So that's interesting. Okay, typical leaf filler combo stuff. Okay, and then we see Violet, which I thought was an interesting change. Okay, into the wall. Wait, did he block? Wait, let me go back real quick. Did he block the first 2 hits and then like get hit by the last one? Boom. Oh, he got hit. Okay, I'm about to say, come on now. Why would you even do that? So of course that still works. Just frame. Do. Okay, so yeah, let's put that in the notes. So back to the hell is that notation? I don't even know my own character apparently. Okay, yeah, back 2 4 3. Can't think of the name. And the actual notation for that move. Back 2 4 3 is a tailspin. Okay. Now, okay. Of course, a lot of this stuff is going to be very obvious. I'm well aware of that. So but it's best to kind of like, I think when you analyze your characters, especially say if you say like you're watching Injustice or whatever, and they like showing Why am I talking this screen? And they're showing Batman. You can kind of like it's easier. I think it's a lot easier kind of to get those changes down. Like, so what if you're like a GameStop pre-release tournament or something like that? And you know all this stuff already. And you just practice it, and then you can get first place, get like a free game or some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it's practical. And then you kind of have a leg up on people that haven't really been paying attention to the game like that either. So it's always good to kind of know your character before you kind of get in, so you know what to test, and you can kind of go in faster. Now, granted, this is Tekken 7. This game is taking a long ass time to come out, but bear with me. You know, we probably done skim over most of the characters in the game already. Because the Koreans been going ham at it, Japanese and stuff. But for like Miguel and Lee, they're not arcade yet. So I'm digging in. So of course, okay. So back 2 4 3 is a tailspin. So that's our second tailspin. Oh yeah, tailspin. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it slow mo for the rest of the thing. I'm sorry. All right, so this is interesting. This is the most interesting thing right here. This right here. Okay, so Kazuya does his 1+2, right? I think it's 1+2. I haven't played Kazuya in a long ass time, and that is at least 10 frames punishable, right? Lee over here does a jab into acid rain. Now, if you don't know who Lee, or if you haven't played Lee, or you didn't play Violet in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, if you played Tekken 4, Lee had those kicks, those 3 kicks, pop, pop, pop. Now, it was a just frame, it was a natural launch combo, it was a launcher, but it wasn't 10 frames. According, and I'm assuming that this is what I think, and this is what I've heard. I'm about to write this down right now. Now, I've heard that this is a potential 10 frame Punisher. Now, it's a 10 frame launcher. Why I keep looking at the screen? A 10 frame. Oh, I am. Let me just. I'm looking at that because I want to see the chat, or whatever. But it's a potential 10 frame launcher. Like that is sick. Unless they made his jab like 11 or 13 or whatever, he's basically on par with Akuma when it comes to jab punishes, pretty much. So basically, if you don't know, Akuma can like jab into FADC, like jab into FADC into another FADC and combo you, right? 10 frames. Now, you usually, the most common punisher are your jabs, your 10 frame jabs, right? For most characters. So for Elite to have a launcher off that, just frame, it may be just frame or whatever. I mean, yeah, okay, just frame whatever. It doesn't really matter though because good players are going to learn this because and it's almost necessary to learn it because a friend of mine, Toffee, always used to tell me that acid rain, the 4-3-3-3 and Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is kind of useless because it's just a hard move for no reason. It's like when are you going to actually use that shit? You know, it's just to show off pretty much, right? Here, it has actual utility by giving it a jab. So, that's a big one. I wonder if, but the only thing that can break this is that if it's a counter hit only type deal, natural combo, a counter hit only combo, or is it a natural combo? That's the only thing that's messing this up right now. So it can change. I haven't heard anything otherwise. I've been doing a few readings here and there. I haven't gone on Tekken Zaibatsu yet to actually look this character up. So a lot of this, we're going to go back over on TZ and kind of read over some of this stuff, and I'm going to edit this after. I will post a screenshot on my Twitter about this. I need to really update that. That Twitter is not, by the way, it's not my current Twitter. I'll post my Twitter in the chat later. But we shall continue. Okay. Okay, so that's new. That's definitely new. Wait, what is that actually? That's interesting. What the hell is that? Because it's not up 4-3. Because he has up 4-3. Huh. That's interesting. That's not up 4-3. That's just not up 4-3. I want to know what that is. Okay, so two things right there. So it's two things like right now. So new. I want to. I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know what to call it. New move. Okay, new move looks like up forward 3+4 because that's what it looks like, right? But it's not a replacement because later on we'll see it's not a replacement. Forward 4 into let's see, tilt into Hitman in the Hitman stance, right? And a new thing, Hitman stance 3 tailspins. Hey, that tailspins now. That's definitely interesting. I don't know when I'll actually use it though, to be honest. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's definitely interesting. That makes that move a lot more useful. So that move is like all around more useful. It's an armor move. It's a high though, but it's an armor move. And oh, did I go back too far? Okay, I wanted to point out one thing. What I'm not going to be going over. So we see this right. Okay, it's basically combo into the do Doom. Okay, so stuff like that. I'm not going over stuff like that, like the because that's just a spike. I don't want to go over like simple Tekken 7 oriented mechanics because it's kind of necessary. All right, so okay, yeah, Hitman Stance. Some more stuff about Hitman Stance 3. Tailspins and has armor. So the utility of that move is just gone up. So that's a better move. That's a buff. Definitely a buff. Okay, that's typical. We know that. See, okay, that's why I don't think that's a up 4-3 anymore. because up forward 3 is that right there. SS, and what we just saw was up forward 3 4. Boom, boom. That's up forward 3 4. And that tail spins. So what the fuck is this new move, man? I don't know. I don't know. I want to know. That's actually pretty interesting. People probably already figured it out and stuff like that, but I want to know. I'm interested. I need to figure this out. I want to know. So that's like one, two. That's four tailspin. Four tailspin moves. I wonder if that's a lot compared to the rest of the cast, though. I wonder. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna use Hitman Stance 3 for. Other than the combo, other than the combo show, I just don't really see the utility of it. But it's whatever. I do appreciate the armor to that move though. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's typical league combo ender. That's old, but that's new. So his blazing kick is quarter circle back, yeah. So quarter circle back four is hits grounded now. So no more doing. Now this is interesting because this leads to me thinking. So up here you see I got potential down back three replaced by down back 3 3 into misstep. Now what I'm coming to the conclusion of is that I'm thinking that because that got replaced and it doesn't hit grounded. I don't think like the old down back three did. They gave this back, and they also gave it back to him because the ground game is a lot more based on solid hits now than like trying to pick somebody up. Because that down back 3 3 misstep would have been awesome in like Tekken Tag 2. Because it has a good range to it. All right, let's continue. Oh, I didn't finish my typing, did I? Over here taking notes like James Chin over here. I'm official over here. All right, so let's continue the trailer. What's new? See, that's that move again. Doom, doom. Okay. Okay, so Rage Art does a double tailspin. Rage Drive, rather. Rage Drive, double tailspin. I think what we're going to do for the next few videos is play them through and then just pick up on some stuff I want to, or stop and, I don't know, we'll figure it out. For future reference. Alright, and that's it. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that video. See, he's awesome impose, awesome outfit, early 2017, which may not even be true by this point. Uh, Excellent. Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, so I think this is his rage art. This is a 3 minute video, so we're gonna kind of, and I don't think I watched this video all the way through. I only watched the rage art part. So we're gonna turn off the slow mo for this. We're gonna just watch the video all the way through. I'm not gonna. That was like a 1 minute video, so I can cut through it a little bit better. All right, so let's rock.
와, 와, 진짜 개간지다. 오, 뭐야, 아니
Rage art
모니터
is sick, by the way. It looks like it's mid.
이 아케이드랑 다른 점이 뭐냐면은 모니터가 너무 깔끔해서 잡내기 없어요. 일단 그러니까 콘솔이에요. 그리고 좀 무빙이 그래픽이 좋아서
이게 스킬이 된 거 아니야 이거?
그런 딱딱한 한계도 없어요. 이게 약간 그러니까
이건가? 해봐. 아 근데 이거 콤보 안 될 거고.
뭔가 진짜 게임 같지 않고 뭔가 게임인데 영화 같아.
Hey, the Lee ain't really doing nothing.
아 이것도 아니야? 그냥
진짜 플스 그래픽 좋은 게임들 그 화면을 진짜 그대로 가져오는 것 같아. 이게 진짜 마음에 드는 거는 지금 모니터가 지금 삼성 건데 어디 제품인지 모르겠지만 아마
I guess he's trying to get to Miguel's rage art
더
here.
줄어들겠죠. 그러면은 더
let's skip
게임이
this.
쾌적하다는 얘긴데.
Unless he's trying to see how wall combos work all of a sudden.
베이저트? 아 넣었어?
리 레이저 스쿼 헤이 헬로
We ain't got time for that.
맞았나?
랩도 멋있고 렉이 안 보입니다. 거의 안 보입니다. 거의.
Okay,
그냥
Miguel.
렉이라고 하기보다는
모른손.
게임 좀 둔탁해 보이네요. 뭐 여기에 또
Okay, so this
왼발
video
왼발
may have been
하는
useless beyond the rage art.
원
This, I
왼발
think
왼발.
this is popped up around like right after the Tekken National Finals, by the way. The video.
이게 콤보가 도움이 돼 이게?
아니 이거 그냥 써보라고.
Uh
기술이
uh
뭐 있대?
okay.
원 왼발 왼발.
What was that? So he like trying to do the just frame there.
이게 콤보가 도움이 돼 이게?
아니 이거 그냥 써보라고. 기술이 뭐 있대? 타이밍을 저스트라는데 왼발 왼발이. 왔어? 뭐 타이밍 있다는데?
Okay, that was a good bit of info. It wall splats.
타이밍을 저스트라는데 왼발 왼발이. 왔어?
Let's go back.
써보라고. 기술이 뭐 있대? 타이밍을 저스트라는데 왼발 왼발이. 왔어?
Okay, that's disappointing. That's very disappointing. So, to add on to the 10-3-3 stuff. Okay, so it looks like it pushed back. It's knocked down. Okay, so that's kind of disappointing. That's actually very disappointing. But whatever. We'll run that back one more time.
써봐 있어봐.
이게 콤보가 도움이 돼 이게?
아니 이거 그냥 써보라고. 기술이 뭐 있대? 타이밍을 저스트라는데 왼발 왼발이. 왔어?
Yeah, that's
뭐
disappointing.
타이밍 있다는데?
That's disappointing. I was really hoping that was a 10 frame launcher. It technically is only at the wall.
다 뺐어 얘.
신캐릭터 2개 추가됐고 맵이 와 맵이 진짜. 야 기능 한번 세게 와몇 번.
Trying to combo into it.
안 해봤어. 이거 이거 바꿔 올라. 야 이염이 한번 해봐 이염이. 다운 한번 해보자 나온 거.
And I think we can skip the rest of this video. And these are his outfits or whatever. I don't care for his like second Lee outfit.
이게 그 다른 거도
It's kinda whack. Anyways. Alright, so let's move on to some actual fights. Alright. So let's write down two things, right? Rage, range, art, hits mid, range art, what's it? Down 3+4, down 1+2. Interesting. Because he doesn't have a move with that notation. Down +2, hits mid. I want to write that down. Rage drive. I didn't write down rage drive. Huh. Or did I? And I just skipped over. Yeah, like a dumbass. Rage drive is down forward 3+4, double tail spin. Okay. Hey there, tough cookie, aka Kiana. I don't know if this is gonna be interesting for you because I'm just like nerding over this character, but you know, you might be. So you can probably like raise drive in the misstep in the combo.
보이고 있죠? 긴장했어요. 정말 현실감 있는 영상이 펼쳐지고 있습니다.
I like the secondary violet outfit. Blazing kick, slides the same. That's interesting. So it's while running 3 plus 4. Oh, 3 to 4. 3 4. Is while running 3 4 does not launch anymore. Only spikes. And since I already know it, I'm gonna write it down right here. It's current transition into Hitman stats. Since I already know that, right? Now a lot of Tekken players are like, well, a lot of Elite players rather, they're like, I don't like that chance to nerf, and yeah, that's a nerf. That's definitely a nerf. His I don't know if I want to call his Acid Rain being a nerf though, just yet, because I don't think it is, because that's still a really good. I don't know. We got to see how much damage. I probably should look at the video and see how much damage it does. We'll see. We'll go over some stuff, more stuff.
데미지를 허용을 하지 않고 있습니다.
I'm trying to look at frames too here. Okay, normal hop kick.
가볍게 지금
That's normal.
들어가는
Do do
중간인데요.
do 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 do.
오케이, 1라운드.
Okay, so everything's normally working so far. Mm.
5판 3선승제로 해서 세 게임을 승리하시면
I do like that color.
밀어볼 수 있고요. 도전자 과연 도전자. 야, 도전자. 자, 항상 이 도전하시는 분들께서 첫 게임을 안 치시더라도
Nothing too out of the ordinary for Lee right here that we haven't gone over in the first video, first videos.
확실히 보이진 않지만 세이트님
Most
살짝
surprised I didn't punish.
눈웃음으로
Whoa, whoa,
보고
whoa, whoa, whoa,
있습니다.
whoa. Was that a counter hit?
마스크에 가려져 있어서 확실히 보이진 않지만 세이트님 살짝 눈웃음으로
I can't tell if that was a counter hit or not.
확실히 보이진 않지만
I don't think that was.
살짝 눈웃음으로
Yo, that's interesting. So we're gonna write down this right here. So sway for trips are normal hit? Question mark. Because that didn't look like a counter hit. You know, usually counter hits in this game have like these big splashes and stuff. So that didn't look like a counter hit. That like a regular normal hit, and that's interesting.
두 번째부터 역전을 하시더라고요. 확실히 보이진 않지만 세이트님 살짝
Yep,
눈웃음으로
yeah, that was normal hit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's definitely a buff.
이번에는 어깨에서 세이트 마지막에 한 대 더 때렸어요. 자, 세 번째 세이트가 승리하면 이번 도전자는 실패가 되는 겁니다.
Dude.
자, 여기 하는데 도전자분께서
Dude, that was weird.
계속해서 지금 말을 하고 있죠. 정신을 좀 혼란시키고 있는 거예요.
He should did the new version of the move.
도전자의 반격.
Yeah, he should definitely do the new version of the move. It would have tailspin. He could have got a free combo.
제대로 들어가나요?
Ooh, interesting. So let's think about this actually.
반격인데요, 세이트.
Oh, that was sick. Okay,
도전자의 반격.
so
여기에서 마무리가 가요.
what did the lead player do here?
시키고 있는 거예요.
Jab, Yeah, he definitely could have did the new. Why I keep looking over here? Shit, he definitely could have did the new while standing 2-4 that I have here up here. The first thing we know is from the introductory trailer. That tailspins. If he would have did that, he could have had a whole combo pretty much, right? A whole Tekken 7 combo, but he didn't do that. So as for his troubles, he gets rage drived.
제대로 들어가나요? 앞뒤인데요, 세이트.
I am so surprised I didn't kill.
간지나게 마무리.
Boom.
야, 박수 부탁드리겠습니다. 징크의 승리.
Okay. I downloaded the video, so that's why that popped up. All right, so let's see what this Lee does. Yeah, he does it. He goes in the Hitman stance after that. So maybe that's some mix-up opportunities there.
들어갑니까?
That's not gonna do any damage. Yeah, that did really basic damage. I wanted to. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
1승을 받으셨습니다.
I just thought about something. I think Lee may be at final round. Hey. So I'm glad I'm looking at this video. Yeah, he didn't go into the mid step. Everybody, all these Lee players dropping their back forward twos, man. Back two forwards, rather.
참 다행인 게 우리 JDCR님이 참 다행으로 생각을 합니다. 우리
You could definitely do more damage with Lee.
하지만 오늘 좀
They're
즐거운
not doing no damage with him. Yeah, so Zero the Shadow was saying, ooh, that was sick. But Zero the Shadow was saying that Lee didn't do enough damage. Oh, that got new animation. Oh, I cannot believe I never noticed that. Okay, so Lee did his down three. So I remember when we first saw the first trailer, everybody was like, right there. Everybody was like, boom, yeah. So we didn't know what that new down back 3-3 move was, or what I'm assuming is down back 3-3. We didn't know what it was. And I know Zero the Shadow and a few others were like, "Hey, that his down three might be gone." And down three is a really good low poke. So I'm glad this. I didn't notice it here. I've seen this video before, and I didn't notice it then. So I'm glad I rewatched that. Because today I saw the footage. I saw him do down three, and I was like, "Oh," I was all happy and stuff. So I like that move. Really good counter move.